You know that feeling when you're selling on Amazon? It's like you're playing a game, but it feels like everyone else has the secret rule book, and you don't? Well, what if I told you that rule book isn't a secret at all? You just need to know how to read it. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to stop guessing and start building a real data-driven strategy by analyzing your competition.
Does this sound familiar? I bet it does. It's the one question that keeps so many Amazon sellers up at night. You've got a great product, you're putting money into ads, but your sales are just flat. And the most frustrating part? You see other listings, maybe even with products that aren't as good as yours, just soaring up the ranks. It's maddening, but trust me, there's a very clear reason why it's happening.
So what's the big secret? What do they know that you don't? It really just boils down to one thing: data. While you might be trying different tactics, hoping something sticks, the top sellers are making smart moves based on what the data tells them. Their secret weapon is competitor analysis, and today we're going to put that weapon right in your hands.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why this is so crucial. Then, we'll figure out who you're really up against on Amazon. After that, we go full-on detective mode to uncover their winning playbook. Then, we'll use that intel to find your unique edge. And finally, the best part, we'll turn all of those insights into a concrete action plan. Okay, let's dive into part 1. Stop guessing, start winning. This is all about laying the foundation and really understanding why this process is the absolute key to unlocking growth on Amazon.
So what is Amazon competitor analysis, really? Well, it's basically the process of studying other sellers. But here's the most important thing you have to get about Amazon. You don't compete at the brand level. You compete at the product level. It's ASIN versus ASIN. That listing that's sitting right above you in the search results, that is your real competitor. Our mission is to figure out exactly why they're winning.
All right, now that we know why we're doing this, the next big question is, who should we be analyzing? It's time to pinpoint your true rivals on the battlefield.
Now listen, this is super important. Not every similar product is your true competition. You're looking for the sellers who are stealing the customers that should be yours. So you need to ask, who's dominating the top organic spots for my main keywords? Who has that shiny bestseller badge in my category? Who keeps showing up in the sponsored ads on page 1? And hey, don't sleep on the new guys. Who's a newcomer that's climbing the ranks like crazy? These are the sellers you need to be watching.
And remember, not all competitors play the same game. You've really got 3 main types you're up against. First, your direct competitors. These are your arch rivals, selling almost the exact same thing to the exact same person. Then you have indirect competitors. These are the sneaky ones, selling a different solution to the same problem. And finally, you have sponsored competitors. They're paying to play, and they're the ones driving up your advertising costs. You need a different strategy for each.
Look, this can all feel a little overwhelming, so don't try to analyze the entire market at once. Just start small. Pick your top 5 to 10 direct competitors. That's it. That's your focus group. Okay, this is where it gets really fun. It's time to go undercover and figure out exactly how your competitors are winning. Think of yourself as a spy on 3 critical investigative missions.
And here are your missions, should you choose to accept them. First, find the keywords that are actually driving their traffic. Second, dissect their product listings to see how they seal the deal. And third, mine their customer reviews for priceless intel.
Okay, mission number 1, keywords. You have to find out what search terms are making them money. This isn't something you can just guess. You need a special tool for this, something with a reverse ASIN lookup function, like Cerebro from Helium 10. You literally just plug in your competitor's ASIN, and bam! It shows you the keywords they're ranking for. This is pure, actionable intelligence.
Mission 2, analyze their listing. And I don't mean just glance at it. I mean dissect it like a scientist. Ask yourself, is their most important keyword right there at the start of the title? Are their bullet points just listing boring features, or are they actually talking about benefits and solving customer problems? And their images, are they just plain product shots, or are they using awesome infographics and lifestyle photos to tell a story? This is how you spot what's working.
And that brings us to mission number 3, mining their customer reviews. And let me tell you, this might be the most valuable mission of all. Forget what the seller says about their product. The reviews, that's where you get the raw, unfiltered, honest truth from real customers. It is an absolute goldmine of opportunities. Imagine you're scrolling through their 1-star reviews and you see something like this. Ding, 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 you've just struck gold. This isn't just a complaint, it's a roadmap to beating them.
The market is literally telling you, make your instructions crystal clear, and invest in better packaging. So you go do that, and then you shout about it in your own listing.
Okay, so you've done your recon, you've got the intelligence. Now what? Well, now it's time to use all that info to find your own unique competitive edge by taking a hard look at their pricing and their product.
On Amazon, you really have two choices. You can compete on price or you can compete on value. Competing on price is a dangerous game and might get you a few quick sales, but it's a race to the bottom that absolutely destroys your profit margins. Competing on value, on the other hand, justifying a higher price with better features, a stronger brand, more social proof, that's how you build a real sustainable business that lasts.
And this is how you spot those opportunities to add value. Lay everything out in a simple comparison table. You can quickly see things like, okay, competitor A uses cheap plastic, but my product is BPA-free. Or, competitor B includes a brush, but you remember seeing reviews where customers wished it came with a carrying case. Right there, that's your opening. It's all about finding those little gaps they've left open and then filling them.
All right, we have made it to the most important part of this entire process, because all this research, all this data, it means nothing if you don't act on it. This is where we turn data into dominance. It is time to build your action plan. Here's your checklist. Number 1, take those high-value keywords you found and add them to your listing. 2, rewrite your bullet points to solve the problems you discovered in their negative reviews. 3, upgrade your images and A+ content to blow theirs out of the water. 4, adjust your price to reflect the new value you're offering. 5, launch ads that specifically target your competitors' keywords and ASINs. And 6, add that accessory that you know everyone is asking for. See? Every single insight becomes a concrete, actionable task.
So, I'm going to leave you with this one question. Don't try to do everything at once. You'll get overwhelmed. Just think about everything we've covered. What is the single most impactful change you can make to your listing today? Pick one thing and do it now. That is how you build momentum.
And look, if this whole process feels like a lot to handle while you're also trying to run your business, we can help. At StarterX, this isn't just theory for us. It's what our team does every single day to build and grow Amazon brands. If you're ready to get serious about scaling, book a free consultation with one of our experts. We would love to help you build your winning strategy.